Senko takes on the big boys while Jake of All breaks his pack out.
And we announce winners of our big 50K subscriber giveaway.
This is your Power Tool Week in Review.
This episode is brought to you by Ohio Power Tool. Pro tools, pro service, all at the best prices at ohiopowertool.com. And Skillsaw, true to the trade since 1924.
Welcome back, Power Tool fans. I'm Rob.
And I'm Sarah. It's October 9th, 2020, and today we're going to cover the latest Power Tool news and point out the best tool videos this week. But before we do that, do us a favor and tap that like button for me. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. All right, guys, it's time for the Power Tool news.
Senko starts us off this week with the announcement that their all-new cordless framing nailer is finally here. This is the Senko F35XP cordless framing nailer, the first of its kind to utilize their fusion technology that was first revealed 10 years ago on their finished nailer. This new beast is set to take on the likes of Milwaukee, DeWalt, and Metabo HPT without any cords or cartridges. Running off their 18-volt platform, the battery powers a brushless motor that compresses a sealed gas chamber over and over. This 10-pound beast is finally available in stores now for $549 with 2 batteries, a charger, and a storage bag. You can learn more in our breaking news segment right here on Belts and Boxes.
We all know that Milwaukee Packout system is tough, but have you ever pushed it hard enough to find out just how tough really is? Our buddy Jake did this week, and the results are crazy. Jake sells 3D printed mods for the Packout system. In this video, he decided to test not only the Packouts, but several different 3D printed mounting systems. How? By attaching them to the ceiling, hanging a full tire and rim to it, and then dropping the tire dangerously close to his own face. What could possibly go wrong?
So, I do some stupid things.
Okay, so when Jake says something like that, you know you're in for some fun. You can see every crash and burn at Jake of All on YouTube.
When shopping for a new tool, we all naturally look to places like YouTube for video reviews and maybe even a tool magazine if anyone even prints those anymore. But what if you can't find the exact tool you're considering? Well, the boys over at Pro Tool Reviews have some advice for you. Kenny this week put together a simple but comprehensive guide to buying a cordless drill. He hits on a lot of key features like performance and power, drilling speed, battery choices, and even finding the right kit. It doesn't matter if you're looking to simply hang a few photos around the house or if you're looking for something to put to work every day on the job site, the PTR crew can teach you how to make the right choice for the job and budget you've chosen. You can educate yourself over at Pro Tool Reviews on YouTube.
And finally this week, the guys at Toolbox Buzz have partnered up with Festool to give away a Power Tool starter kit specifically for pro users looking to take on pro-level jobs. This is Rob Robillard, and in front of him is the Festool Pro Remodeler Pack. It includes the Festool TID 18 impact driver, the PDC 18 drill, the HKC 55 track saw, and the OCS 18 Vecturo Starlock Max cordless multi-tool. Now, if you were to buy that much Festool at once, you would probably need to put your house up for collateral. I think winning it from Toolbox Buzz is way easier. To get entered, you simply have to go to propackgiveaway.com, and you have until October 21st to get entered.
Oh, and hey, if you do win and don't want any of those tools, we'll take them.
Oh, absolutely, only because we care.
That's right. Speaking of Rob Robillard, it's time again for Actual Work with Rob Robillard.
Hey, Rob, Sarah, how are you guys this week?
We're doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm great, thanks for asking. So for this week's tip, I want to talk about wallboard and mold. You know, check out the mold on this drywall. It smells horrible. So mold is a microorganism and it can be found anywhere. It can grow on almost anything if it's moist enough. Inside your home, mold grows on all kinds of damp surfaces like bathroom walls, trim, and around windows. Mold spores, they need 3 things for growth and to thrive. They need food, cotton, leather, drywall, the paper on drywall, wood, books, carpet, stuff like that. They need water, and they need optimal temperatures between 32 and 120 degrees, and they thrive in 70 degrees, which is what we live in our homes. So take away one of those ingredients, mold will not grow. The first thing to do is to limit the wetting when you have a problem in a basement. This is a basement remodel. You have to stop the water, whether it's from a leaky toilet like this was, or it could be groundwater coming in, it could be just moisture coming into the foundation. Limit the water. One tip that we do in our remodeling, when we put drywall back in a basement, we keep it up 3/4 off the floor. We use strapping to keep it up as a gauge, and that way if there is a little bit of groundwater, it doesn't touch the drywall. Or if there's a little bit of a leak like this toilet leaking, it doesn't wick up and get into the drywall and get wet. Again, stop the moisture, stop the wicking, and you won't have some of these problems. I hope that helps, guys.
Thank you again, Rob. Now it's time for your construction industry news, courtesy of the Construction Junkie. The annual Procore event, Groundbreak, has gone digital this year due to my corona, and fortunately for us, so has the Construction Junkie. Over the next several weeks, Shane, the Construction Junkie himself, will be publishing several virtual interviews where he will virtually ask questions from virtual executives of important industry companies and getting virtually all the answers you want. He's starting off this series with an interview with Caleb Taylor, the co-founder of Builder, a company dedicated to improving faster project closeout and eventually finding the missing E from their name. Now, Builder, first and foremost, is a post-construction platform that focuses on the project closeout process. Through a simple online platform, users can upload all of the required closeout documentation and then transform it into an easily navigable and highly interactive PDF document that contractors can deliver to the owner. As I mentioned, this is only the first of Shane's virtual interviews. To watch it in full and for the rest of your virtual construction industry news, head over to ConstructionJunkie.com.
Swinging over to Instagram, Kyle from RR Buildings got a hold of the new Makita XWT15 Impact and used the little guy to drive that ridiculous 6-inch Titan HD anchor bolt into concrete. Now I need that, well, I guess, and some concrete.
You know, now that I think about it, your sidewalks really are seriously lacking in anchor bolts.
Right? Okay, so our buddy Ethan thinks that your feet need some free boots.
They do.
He's teamed up with Keen to give away a pair of your choice. All you have to do is comment on the post and tag a friend. Now, if you don't have a friend, you can just tag us at Belt and Boxes. You've got only until the 14th, so move fast. And last of all, Joe, the legendary Canadian carpenter, took a break from his daily grind to look down at his own hands and remind all of us that while tools are great, you need to remember that your body is the most important tool you own, and you should remember to take care of it. Think before you cut or drill, and always wear your PPE, guys.
So last week we celebrated our 50,000 subscribers with a huge giveaway. It's time to announce our winners.
So the winner of this skill tool pack is Eric Garcia.
The winner of the Ego 650 blower is Mike McFalls.
The winner of the Milwaukee Top Off is Christopher Watson.
And the winner of the $250 gift card from OPT is VC. Now, in last week's episode, DeWalt shocked all of us with a new tool announcement. You can watch that right here. Special thanks to Ohio Power Tool and Skillsaw for sponsoring this episode.
Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing.
We'll see you next week.